Crips do their issue.
Hey man, real stay safe world, man. You already know what's going on. So we got to talk about this situation with the Island Boys, man. Basically, they got caught snitching on some crazy shit, and the police like raided their house because of like a whole situation that happened in Palm Beach, man. But before we get into the whole situation and everything that happened, I'm gonna need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and let's run it out. So this whole incident basically started from when their house literally today was raided by the police in Palm Beach because of one of their associates basically had like they had like proof that he committed a drive-by shooting that killed an 8-year-old in Palm Beach, and then that dude was just chilling with them, posted in their house or whatever. And then apparently like all shit breaks loose. The police bust in, and I guess he's seen the police were coming because he fucking like grabbed a like extended magazine gun and shit, and then like was telling them to hide it for them and shit. It was a whole thing, man. Let's get into the information that we know. So the Florida home of the Island Boys was the scene of a police raid that led to an arrest and a fatal drive-by shooting of an 8-year-old girl. The Palm Beach County Sheriff Office tells TMZ a SWAT team executed a search warrant Monday at the property rented by TikTok stars Alex and Frankie Venegas. Neither was arrested, but cops nabbed an apparent associate of theirs, murder suspect Andrew James Thomas. According to the police report, Alex was home during the raid. Police say Alex told them Thomas ran towards him in a hallway while holding a black handgun with an extended magazine when SWAT knocked on the door. Alex claimed Thomas tried to get him to hide the gun, but he refused. Alex told officers he saw Thomas run into the laundry room and return without the gun. Yeah, this is crazy. Police say they found the gun inside the laundry room closet. Thomas was booked for gun possession and violation of probation for a separate robbery case. We're told he was booked on a first-degree murder charge on the deadly drive-by shooting of an 8-year-old girl in Palm Beach, man. Coral Springs police tell TMZ it's not clear if Thomas was staying in the home or just visiting the Island Boys. Their manager said they just knew him as a quiet kid and he would come around and hang and do his thing and go back and do whatever he got going on, but we had no clue of any of these allegations. Bruh, this is crazy. I mean, like, I don't condone the behavior of like a nigga like obviously shooting a fucking like kid. I don't even know how the fuck that even happened or transpired, but like how the fuck did that even like, how did you, number one, even associate with this dude in the first place? Number two, like, why in the fuck, like, I guess they have that whole video where they said snitching wasn't cool and shit, but when the police bursted into this man's house, the first thing they fucking did was like point in the direction that he was at, you know, which is like crazy. I wouldn't have expected that. Like they couldn't have at least said like, I don't know where the dude is. Like, nah, they told the cops the whole fucking story, bro. That shit is crazy. This shit makes no sense to me. I mean, like, only because it's like they were the ones saying that snitching wasn't cool, so it's like I don't even know how the fuck that even occurred or like what the fuck even happened. Like, that shit makes no sense to me, man. And like, they really just pointed out this guy like in Where's Waldo or some shit. They pointed this motherfucker out, bro. And they said this is exactly what's happening at this time, at this place. We don't know anything, but it was all this guy. They went that far, bro. They could have just said I don't know, but they literally like listed everything that happened. So it just contradicts what they were saying previously about like snitching and shit, which is like, I mean, at a certain point, obviously they don't want to risk their freedom, which totally makes sense. But it's like, damn, man, you're gonna just throw your homie under the bus like that when the cops come? I thought you said like snitching wasn't cool, you know? Like, I'm not saying it's cool or whatever, because it's like I'm like a civilian, so it's like different, because they're niggas that are like not civilians. Those are like niggas that like claim to not snitch and shit like that. So it's like those are the people ultimately that are gonna be like held accountable for snitching. Like if they had said that they weren't like in a gang and shit like that, then it wouldn't be like that, you know? And like the one major thing about everything is like, I don't know, getting accused of like shooting a whole 9-year-old or whatever is like a pretty hefty crime, man. Like I don't even know how you have those people in your circle if you had no idea of the shit that this nigga was doing. Like, and you know, like that shit crazy. Could be just like a childhood friend and the nigga was just chilling. But it seems like this dude probably knew him and just threw this dude under the bus just to be on his famous shit, man, which is super fucked up. Like my mans didn't vouch for his character or nothing and say, yeah, he's a good kid. Like, nah, this dude said it was all him, man. It's just crazy how fast niggas will turn when it comes to that money, you know? I can't blame them though, because it's like, you think about it and it's like, obviously they're gonna want to try to like limit everything that happens because they're rich and famous and they have a lot to lose. But it's like, at a certain point, you can't keep portraying the street lifestyle and just be doing whatever, especially when you're not even living by that. Just live by a civilian lifestyle, man. You don't gotta be like super thugged out and everything, but it's the minute you try to be on that shit and then it all goes south, you're surrounded by that, and then you go and snitch on people, it just defeats the purpose, man. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Is this snitching, or you think it was just a misunderstanding or some shit? Real stay safe shit. You already know what's going on. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.